Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers. Weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Warren's going to throw straight away here. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Claude Ray.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yep, 43 rail. Blaster. 6. Check.
Going to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Ready?
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Let's go next. Green, Jack. Yellow, 43. Zoom, black. Needle, blue. Black shot. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field. to those checkdowns to the running back, wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Let's go. Red 50, green. Ready.
Third and long, Young. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, line, lock, check. This is on.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tu'u. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Red.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ultra. Don't set ready. Black 40.
Play action now, Young. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
The incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Down. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's low and bounces short of his man. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing the out route complete. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Working quickly here.
Gain of 30.
Shot. And cycle.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Here we ready?
Now Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's go. 22 middle. Ready.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. Room inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers hold a slim 2-point lead early. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, Lion. Hey, fish.
Back to the air, Lawrence. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Still at the 40 here. Second and 10.
Hey, go. Son, this one's hot. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, 11, guard, this is hot.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a field goal lead in our opening quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, well, it's off to a great start.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, red, 38. Ready?
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Dose of the hurry up here. On play action, here's Young. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that will set up first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Check pink.
And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Design quarterback run here. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. caught Tucker Kraft. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Think right. 11.
Now Lawrence. Has it at the 7. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go next. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Set up the screen. Brooks. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, it's Young. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, out close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Red.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Dude, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Young working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Number 10.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He finds space for a few yards that time. Bryson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he stays under this one. Wow, great punt. Unexpected fair catch at the 5.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Gets everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now lead by 10.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Panthers 17. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, green, green jack, black 40. Red, yellow. Stay.
Out of the gun, Young. He rolls to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tedero McMillan he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. On the give, it's Brooks. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
set, ready. Black Ultra, blue 32, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Lawrence in the pistol. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Defender's there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So first down from the 41.
6, mega. Here we go, set, claws red, 33, yellow. Needle blue, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Hits him on the out route. Avoids a defender. We've got a full race. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Jaguars, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars, first
From
down.
the shotgun, Lawrence. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hey, go. Big 13 heavy. Hey, Soko.
Lawrence trying again on second. Taking a shot deep here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push their lead to 18.
Cam Little to kick off for the
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ready.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Drill, 52, black, red. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Got it? Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Looking to throw, Young. Wide right side by McMillan. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Set, cut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Down. Black Ultra. 10 black. Rail, yellow.
To the air yet again. Young taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's cut at the 4. Offense to the line fast.
That's another Panthers first down.
Yellow.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. One last play before the break.
Great job. Decent 24. Hey, Soko, so hot.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 22, 43 rail.
Undercrush.
Set.
Hands off here for Brooks. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 45, right. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, son. Go, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
11. Hey, run.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
13, Luke.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Hey, Soko, so high. Take right open. 13, Luke.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
On the red.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
11. 30 left.
He put a receiver in motion right.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. He's got a man left. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger. Here we go, sir.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
7-yard loss on the play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And it bounces out of bounds. Looks like they'll have half the field to go as they mark it directly on the midfield stripe. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Focus.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tugu. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect from. It's 3rd down.
A small little jab there finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Hey, kill.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Little knocks it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Young. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go. Yellow. Black force. Ready?
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, tomato. Go ahead.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot to coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, line. 13, 30. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
On red. This one's hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
Panthers 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Baker with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
White. Come on.
Here's Young to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go red. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Caught quickly on the slant. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready. 22 needle. Blue. 32.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 more yards.
10 cycles.
Another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready?
Now we get to Brooks, coming left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Panthers first down.
Strike! Strike!
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Faster! Faster!
Offense in the hurry up here.
He was brought down by Jerry and Jones. It's a gain of 5.
Striker!
Brings
Three!
up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Ready! Ready!
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Down! Ready?
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for Panthers. First down.
Trouble 38.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue Striker. Green Jack. Set.
To the air on first down. Young. Throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Shot. 7-10 black. Ready.
Young throwing here. He's got it. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hey,
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Has it up to 2. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Big gain. Has him across the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Big 13 heavy. Silver.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. That's 30 left.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
18-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
6. Here we go. Blue, 32. Cut.
Now Young. He can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits his running back. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jr. on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Trail, yellow, 22. Cut.
Young back to it after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Ready?
Now it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Field, black. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Hey, go Fury. Black shot. Zach Hutt.
They're going for it. Young. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Charlotte.